Hello, guys. This is Brent for Brett's Hockey Network. This is the review of the months in the league, the Squid League, of the month of November and December. Yes. First is New York. Had an amazing month in November. Starting off with a 3-4 shootout win against the Nashville Predators away from home. Goals by Buchnevich, Frolik, Zibanejad. Then they had a 3-2 win in a shootout against Ottawa. Lafreniere and Buchnevich with the goals on that one. And they get a win in regulation. Holy cow. A win in regulation. Howden, Cheadle, and Frolik with the goals. And that one, they lose Carolina away from home, 3-1. Kovalchuk the only goal in that one. They lose 3-2 in a shootout against Florida. Kovalchuk and Strome with the goals on that one. They lose in a shootout 2-3 against Pittsburgh. Kako and Zibanejad goals on that one. They shut out the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-0 at their home. Cheadle, Strome, and Buchnevich with the goal. Then they lose 3-1 away against Florida. Kako with the only goal in that one. They lose 2-1 at home. D'Angelo with the only goal in that one. They lose 2-0 at Ottawa's home. They win 3-1 against Montreal. Zibanejad, Frolik, and Strome with the goals in that one. Then they won at home in a shootout 3-2. It's the Minnesota Wild. Lafreniere and Howden with the goals in that one. Then they lose 3-2 against Carolina at home. Strome with the only 2 goals in that one. Then they lost in the shootout? Yeah, they lost in the shootout against Boston 3-2. Strome and Zibanejad with the goals in that one. Then they lost 3-4 against the New Jersey Devils. Strome, Lemieux, and Kovalchuk. Let's look at December. December started off with a 5-1 win. Oh yeah, a 5-1 win against the Vegas Golden Knights. Cheadle, Zibanejad, Kovalchuk, Kaka, Bassar. Then they go away to Columbus, beat them 3-2, Cheadle and Kako. And then they go home, back-to-back, away and home. They go and play Montreal at home. They lose. Hutton and Strome only goals in that one. They go to Vegas, win 2-1. Nice job, Zibanejad and Buchnevich. They go to LA. Good job, Lafreniere, Kovalchuk, Kako, and Panarin. They go to San Jose. If I can click on the damn game. There you go. Zibanejad with 1, Panarin with 2, Buchnevich with 2. They lose in a shootout 3-4 against the Anaheim Ducks. Panarin with 2, Kreider with 1. They beat Nashville 5-2 at home. Panarin, Buchnevich with 2, Bassard with 1, and Kakko with 1. Then they lose at home to Toronto 3-4. Kreider, Kakko, and Lafreniere. Then they lose at home to Anaheim 3-2. Zibanejad and D'Angelo with the goals in that one. Then they lose to the Flyers 2-4. Lemieux and Zibanejad. Then they lose to Carolina 4-2. Zibanejad and Frelick. Then they lose to the Maple Leafs 2-4. Kovalchuk with 2. And then they beat the Oilers 3-2 at the Edmonton Oilers. Kreider, Kakko, and Zibanejad with the goals in that one. Now, this is your January schedule. You get Calgary, you get Vancouver, you get Colorado, you get New Jersey, you get St. Louis, you get the Islanders. Islanders again, Columbus, Islanders in Detroit. And this is your February. Detroit, Dallas, Toronto, Buffalo, LA, Winnipeg, Minnesota, Columbus. Well, we're not going to go into February, I don't think. So we're going to stick to January. Schedule. Let's go to Los Angeles. Los Angeles had a 4-2 win over Chicago to start off. Kopitar, and then CU, Declare, and Bear with the goals in that one. They lose away to Toronto 2-1. Hollow with the only goal in that one. They win 3-2 at Ottawa. Declare, Carter, and Soderberg with the goals in that one. They beat Montreal 4-2. Doughty, Anthony with 2, and Hoffman with 1. They beat Minnesota at home 3-0. Holla, Anthony, and Iafallo with the goals in that one. They lose to Detroit at home 3-1. Declare with the only goal in that one. They lose 5-1 at home to Vegas. Brown with the only goal in that one. They win away at Coyotes 5-2. Carter with 2. Vatanen with 1. Kempe with 1. And Hoffman with 1. They beat the Edmonton Oilers 5-2. Anthony C with 2. Claire with 1. Byfield with 1. And Brown with 1. They beat the Coyotes 3-2 at home. Vatanen, Iafallo, and Anthony C. Anthony C. has been their rock. They beat San Jose at home 4-2. Kopitar, Hoffman with 2. Soderberg with 1. They lose to the Islanders 3-2 at home. Kempe and Declare with the goals in that one. They beat San Jose at San Jose 6-3. FSCU with a goal. Declare with a hat trick. Byfield with a goal. And Hamonic with a goal. Go to December. You beat Anaheim at Anaheim 4-1. Doughty, Mata, Vatanen, and Kempe with the goals. You lose in a shootout 3-2 against the Capitals. Kempe Alfalo with the goals. You beat the Edmonton Oilers 3-2. Alfalo with 2, Anthony C with 1. You beat the Calgary Flames at Calgary 4-2. Byfield, Brown, Kopitar, and Hoffman. You lose against the Rangers 3-4. Soderberg, Carter, and Kopitar with goals in that one. You lose at the Anaheim Ducks 2-4. Alfalo and DeClaire with the goals in that one. You get shut out by the Pittsburgh Penguins at Pittsburgh Penguins 4-0. You gave the Detroit Red Wings the absolute beating of their life, beating them 9-3. Mata with a goal, Lazat with 2, Brown with the goal, Soberg with 2, Kopitar with 1, DeClaire with 1, and Hoffman with 1. Then they lose in the OT against Boston. Alfalo with 2, Hoffman with 1. They beat Columbus at Columbus 4-1. Alfalo with 2, Doughty with 1, Hoffman with 1. Alfalo is becoming something at this point. And then here comes Anthony CU, still his Thunder, even though they will lose to Buffalo at Buffalo in a shootout, in a overtime 3-2. And this is CU, Anthony CU, and Alfalo. They win They won in a shootout 4-3 against St. Louis. Kempe, Brown, and Carter goes in that one. They lose in San Jose 3-4. Kempe, Hoffman, and Brown. Then they lose against Vancouver 3-2, and then the CU and Kempe, and then they beat the Flyers 3-2. Bear, Amadio, and Duclair with the goals in that one. Your January schedule is you're at home to Nashville, at home to Columbus, at home to Dallas, away at Vegas. And a back-to-back, home at Dallas, away at Vegas. Away at Carolina, away at Tampa Bay, away at the Panthers, away at Flyers, at home against Tampa, and then away against Arizona, and a back-to-back, home and away. What the heck is wrong with these home and away games? Okay. Go to GM. We're going to look at Pittsburgh. Look at Pittsburgh. Yes. They win against Edmonton here. At home, 4-3. Kapanen, Russ with 2. McCann with 1. They lose against the Boston Bruins 4-1 away at the Gardens. 4-1. Zucker with the only goal in that one. Then they beat the Islanders 2-0. Zucker and Malkin with goals. And then they go and get shut out at home 3-0 against the Blackhawks. Then they go to win a shootout against the New York Rangers at Madison Square Gardens 3-2. Crosby and Kapanen. Kapanen is your star at this point with the goals, which is weird to say. They go to the New Jersey Devils, beat them 4-2. Kapanen with 2, Russ with 1, Gussel with 1. Then they go at home, beat the Maple Leafs 4-1. Sevier, Russ, CC, and Zucker goes on that one. Then they beat the Islanders 6-3 to get Well, they didn't get revenge per se, but they got Tanev with 1, Gessel with 1, Gessel with 2, Rust with 1, Zucker with 2. Zucker is absolutely killing it. And they lose in the shootout against the Islanders. Islanders get revenge on the Pittsburgh Penguins, as the only goal scorers were Aston Reese and Letang. They go home to play the New Jersey Devils in a back-to-back, home and away again, in the same flippin' week. What's going on? They beat them 3-2 though. McCann, Jankowski, and Russ with the goals. Calgary, they beat them at home 3-2 in a shootout. Aston Reese with 2 goals. They lose to the Canucks 2-1. They're the worst team in the league. So any team can beat Pittsburgh at any time, and they could be the worst team in the flippin' league. Get that. Lafferty with the only goal in that one. They lose away to Columbus 3-2. Kapanen and Crosby with the goals in that way. And then the back-to-back, away, they beat St. Louis 4-1. Tanev, Aston Reese, Kapanen, and Dumoulin with the goals. We're going to go to December, where they go home after winning away 2 games in a row away from home. They beat them. They absolutely smashed them 5-2. Letang, Aston Reese with 2, Gutzel with 1, and Kapanen with 1. Then they go back home when they fill Mitchell. They go and they beat the Arizona Coyotes 8-1. What? Aston Reese, Crosby, Zucker, McCann with 2, Letang with 2, and Lafferty with 1. They win in a shootout, and back home and away against Detroit. Beat them in the shootout. Kapanen with 2, Matheson with 1, Zucker with 1. Then they beat the Montreal Canadiens in the shootout 3-2. At home, Crosby and McCann with the only. And then they go back home on the Saturday game on the 12th. They lose to Columbus 5-2. Rust and McCann with the goals. And then 2 days later, they go back home. They shoot out the LA Kings 4-0. Rust, McCann, Malkin, and Zucker with the goals in that one. Calgary win 3-1. No, Calgary loses 3-1 at home to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Bluegers, Aston Reese, and McCann with the goals. They win 4-3 against Edmonton Oilers. Malcolm with 2, Russ with 2. They beat Vancouver 5-4 in a shootout. Russ, Lafferty, McCann, and Crosby. Get the goals on that one. They beat Nashville away 4-1. Crosby, Kapanen, Sevier, and Zucker. Then they lose to Nashville at home 3-5. Crosby with 2, Bluegers with 1. And then they beat Ottawa 4-2. Lafferty with 2. Crosby with 2. Here is your schedule for January. You have a action-packed January. San Jose, away at Montreal, at home to Florida, away at Vegas, away in Colorado, away in Phoenix, at home to Minnesota, away at Boston, away at Detroit, at home to Boston, away to Philly, away to Anaheim, and then away at home to Philly. Austin.